Hey everybody, it's Tayo and Lily here, and it's time for a regular My Hero Academia review video. It's been a really long time since I've done one of these, because ever since I started my YouTube shorts for this series, I've been trying to make, little short videos whenever One Piece isn't on break. But wow, would you look at that? One Piece is on break, and here we have a new chapter of My Hero Academia, so yeah, we're doing a regular video for this. Lily, it's good to have you on the show. Thank you for your help in the YouTube shorts. Yep, definitely a big Froppy fan sitting next to me here. Okay, well, let's get right into it. We're going to do a regular review and reaction for My Hero Academia Chapter 377. It has been such a long time. Alright, Chapter 377. As the heroes withered, the villains thrived. Due to the gap in power, achieving victory through standard tactics was unlikely as grabbing hold of a thin, fleeting thread. But instead, the heroes strategized to divide their foes and claim the advantage. But a raging tempest began to blow. This is bad. Everything's gonna go bad real fast. That means... oh boy. Below the UA campus, a power line was busted. I can't pop in a spare. The corners that we cut for this super rush job are coming back to bite us. What about the electromagnetic barrier? What's left is holding up, but the output isn't stellar. This is Mandalay. Oh, we've lost flight control. Huh? I repeat, we've lost control. At last! I'm in! Prepare for your downfall, heroes! What's more, the Control Center Island is under attack, and Phantom Thief is unable to perform his role. Erasure is no longer active. The deadliest villain of all is about to be unleashed. It's Kurogiri! What happened? It's Central Hospital. Once UA falls, all of Japan. No! The entire world. What's tearing away? Is he shredding skin? He's not moving. What if I told you that it's me here now? What would you want to do? Sit down for a chat at the mall? Oh, that's a nice callback to that time that he basically captured Midoriya, or he had his hands around Midoriya's neck. That was honestly one of the most tense moments in the whole series. And yeah, that's a funny callback to that. Will be destroyed by his hands. Ain't happening, hero. After all, I am your villain. That's the Shigaraki persona. Naturally, UA Systems was doomed to fall to my skills. Even their subterranean evacuation system is putty in my hands now. The ignorant masses and heroes who cling to the old ways will perish in the name of liberation. If the school comes crashing down, Yao Yorozu and everyone below are doomed. I've got to keep UA in the air. And at the same time, I need to keep an eye on Kurogiri so that Shigaraki can't escape. Crap! It's all too much. I can't breathe. I need air. Oh my gosh, this is not good. This is really worrisome. This is definitely the absolute worst case scenario for Midoriya and all the heroes. And I'm really fascinated to see where the story goes from here. No way! Oh, this is going to get good, guys. The blowback from... I just saw a character appear. A character who I'm shocked would show up here. But let's just read one panel at a time. The blowback from the powered-up gear shift quirk. When my cells don't get a second to rest, my body can't get enough oxygen. I said you can't fall just yet. However, there's a silver lining to this dark cloud. All for One is having serious problems keeping those identities unified. Those of us within One for All resonate with All for One, so we can peer into each other's inner workings. Whoa, that's a big reveal. Like, they have never mentioned that there was this connection. I always knew that there was some type of connection between them, but I didn't know that they could just do that at any point. One for All could peer into All for One, see like what's going on with the identities within him. That's like a big reveal. They have never brought this up before. Those of us within One for All resonate with All for One. We can peer into each other's inner workings. At the moment, it seems he's in no position to manipulate the flesh he's possessing. Do whatever it takes to make your own body act, even 1 second faster. The chain of events leading to this moment will be your power. Found ya. It took a while, but you finally showed yourself. Hunting you down was no walk in the park, huh? But nothing's too much for me. because this is all for Gentle's sake. Former crime clip uploader villain La Brava. So we've got La Brava to counter... Oh fuck, I forget his name. I've never been interested in the hacker dude from the Revolutionary Army. I've never been interested in that guy once. He's obviously kind of important, but I've never cared enough to remember his name. But yeah, you all, if I say like a hacker for the villains, you know who I'm talking about. But it looks like he's going head to head against La Brava. And that's cool. I cannot be the only one that have been really wanting La Brava and Gentle to come back into the story for a long time. And this is huge. I knew they couldn't be gone forever. You do not introduce a character that leaves that much of an impact and then just get rid of them forever. It makes no sense. It looks like they've come over to the hero side, and yeah, that's awesome. I'm super excited. What do you think about the chapter, Lily? Yeah, honestly, that's my biggest complaint with My Hero lately, is that chapters just don't feel that beefy. Most of them feel really short, and ugh. I just hope that we start getting some beefier chapters in the future, because this is just not enough. Just 2 or especially 4 more pages would really help out. I just cannot stand how short these chapters are. It's one of the reasons why I haven't been focused that much on doing full review reaction. But so this chapter isn't, I mean, this video obviously isn't going to be that long. I'm going to look over the chapter again, because there were a few interesting details, and I will let you guys know what I think about it. Okay guys, I just looked over the chapter again, and I like it. For what's there, of course. Like I said, wish it was longer, but for the content that's there, I really like this chapter. I think it's one of the better chapters we've gotten recently. So, in the beginning, we have this image of a tree, and I think this is intended to be like all for one, because it seems to revel in the fact that the heroes are losing and the tide is turning against them. So I think that's supposed to be implied. It might just be a narration, but I think it's supposed to be all for one. But yeah, the worst case scenario happens in this chapter where Sadman Parade gets teleported directly into the prison, the UA prison for Shigaraki, taking out Manama, and now Erasure is no longer in effect, which means that Shigaraki has access to all of his quirks. This is not good for the heroes at all. This is the worst case scenario happening right now. And one thing I wanted to bring up that I didn't in my initial look-through is this imagery of All for One. It's kind of part of All for One and part of Shigaraki are kind of tearing apart from each other in this imagery, and it just shows the internal struggle. And I think it's one of Horikoshi's better panels. I just love how it's a great showcase for the struggle going on here. So yeah, great job, Horikoshi. Then we get into even bigger trouble where the UA structure is now going to have trouble staying afloat. They have no power, they're going to fall. We've got the hacker dude. I'm just going to call him hacker dude. I really don't care what his name is. Do not care about that character at all. So yeah. But yeah, the hacker dude is really trying to bring UA down, trying to mess with the evacuation system. And it looks like things are going to get bad, but we'll get to that later. Erasure is no longer in effect, and we get a great callback to Shigaraki and Deku's encounter at the mall, which I thought was... I always like callbacks to things like that. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Obviously, Midoriya is getting pretty desperate now. He's like, I have to keep the school aloft. I have to watch out for Shigaraki's powers because he has access to all of them now. It's too much. But one of the vestiges is basically telling him that he has to keep going. He can't go down yet or it's all over. But he reassures them that All For One has a great struggle within him. Like, all of the past quirks that he's stolen are kind of fighting against him now. So that's basically going to be to their advantage, and why Deku should continue fighting. And then, of course, the chapter ends with La Brava, and it's great to see her after all this time. That was a really fun little battle. The La Brava and Gentle versus Deku battle was pretty awesome. And I really like those characters, and I was very sad when we didn't see them for a very long time. But this is the perfect moment to bring them back into the picture. La Brava, being a brilliant hacker, is great to go up against the other guy whose name I don't care about. But yeah, I really like this chapter a lot. I wish it were longer, but there you go. What did you think, Lily? Yeah, I really liked where the story was going in this chapter. I keep saying I want it to be longer, but I think I've hammered that into the ground at this point. So, yeah, it was a pretty awesome chapter. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is probably going to be the last My Hero Academia regular video for a while. We'll be going back to shorts for the next chapters. But yeah, definitely enjoy the shorts, and I will make another one of these videos eventually. But for now, moving back to One Piece in a couple weeks. No chapter to talk about next week, so I don't know what I'll do, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.